The National Hockey League has a way of revealing truths slowly and then all at once. For months, teams build habits in relative silence, stacking performances that only the most attentive observers truly notice. Then, suddenly, a switch flips. The wins pile up, the pace sharpens, and the rest of the league is forced to pay attention. That moment has arrived for the Buffalo Sabres. Buffalo's red-hot form is no longer a footnote in the NHL conversation. It has become the headline. Night after night, the Sabres are playing with a confidence that feels earned rather than accidental. Their speed is deliberate, their execution composed, and their belief unmistakable. This is not a team riding luck. This is a team asserting itself. The transformation did not happen overnight. It is the product of seasons spent searching for identity, enduring criticism, and committing to a long-term vision that demanded patience. For years, Buffalo was spoken about in terms of potential. Now they're being discussed in terms of results. That shift matters. What stands out most during this run is how complete the Sabres look. They are not surviving games, they are controlling them. The puck moves with purpose, transitions are clean and decisive, defensive coverage is disciplined without being passive. When Buffalo plays at this tempo, opponents are forced to react rather than dictate. Offensively, the Sabres have embraced a modern NHL approach built on pace and pressure. Attacks are layered, support arrives quickly, scoring chances are generated not through desperation, but through structure. This allows Buffalo to sustain pressure and wear teams down over the course of 60 minutes. Defensively, the growth is just as important. The Sabres are managing risk intelligently, choosing their moments to activate while maintaining responsibility in their own zone. This balance has reduced high-danger chances against and created confidence throughout the lineup. When mistakes occur, recovery is immediate rather than chaotic. Goaltending has provided the backbone. Calm, controlled performances in net have given the Sabres freedom to play assertively. Trust between skaters and goaltenders is evident in how aggressively Buffalo challenges shooters and closes lanes. That trust is a hallmark of teams that expect to win. The bench reflects the same composure. Coaching decisions during this stretch show clarity and conviction. Adjustments are subtle and timely. There is no sense of panic, even in tight moments. That steadiness translates directly to the ice, reinforcing belief within the roster. Around the league, the tone has changed. Analysts who once framed Buffalo as a rebuilding project now speak about them as a problem teams must solve. Opponents prepare differently. Matchups are circled. Buffalo is no longer underestimated. For the fan base, this run feels different from fleeting hot streaks of the past. There is sustainability in how the Sabres are winning. The process holds up under scrutiny. Each game adds another layer of credibility, strengthening the bond between team and city. Most importantly, the Sabres look comfortable carrying expectations. Pressure has not tightened their play, it has sharpened it. This mental growth may be the most significant development of all. Teams that learn to perform under attention are the ones that matter when the season reaches its defining moments. As the NHL continues to evolve, Buffalo's rise fits the league's current reality. Speed, structure, depth, and belief define success. The Sabres are checking every box. This red-hot form has put the league on notice because it represents something real. Buffalo is no longer asking for patience. They are demanding respect. When a team reaches this level of form, the conversation inevitably shifts from how they are winning to what it means for the rest of the league. Buffalo's red-hot stretch has begun to reshape the competitive landscape. Their presence alters playoff calculations, forces tactical adjustments, and changes how opponents measure themselves. In the standings, Buffalo's surge applies pressure across the conference. Points earned during this stretch carry amplified value because they come against teams fighting for position. Every victory not only lifts the Sabres, but complicates the path for others. This is how momentum becomes influence. What makes Buffalo particularly dangerous is their adaptability. They can dictate tempo when given space, but they can also absorb pressure and strike opportunistically. This versatility allows them to remain effective regardless of opponent's style. In the modern NHL, that flexibility separates contenders from specialists. Leadership has quietly anchored this run, not through speeches or headlines, but through consistency. Veteran players set the emotional temperature of games, ensuring early goals or late penalties do not derail structure. Younger skaters follow that example, learning composure through experience rather than instruction. The mental evolution of the group is impossible to ignore. Close games that once slipped away are now being closed out. Overtime situations are approached with patience instead of panic. These moments reveal belief, and belief is the currency of successful teams. Across the United States, Buffalo's resurgence has reignited broader hockey discussion. National broadcasts dedicate extended segments to breaking down Sabres systems. Analysts speak about matchups rather than rebuilding timelines. The narrative has shifted from future promise to present impact. Opposing coaches now game plan specifically for Buffalo's strengths. Neutral zone schemes are adjusted. Defensive pairings are shuffled. This level of respect reflects how far the Sabres have come. They are no longer reactive participants in the league's hierarchy. Beyond this season, the implications are significant. Organizational confidence grows when results validate philosophy. Player development gains clarity. Free agents view Buffalo through a new lens, one shaped by competitiveness and stability. Success creates gravity. The fan experience mirrors this transformation. Arenas buzz with anticipation rather than hope. Each game feels consequential. This emotional investment strengthens the relationship between city and team, creating an environment where winning becomes expected. Challenges will arrive. Injuries, fatigue, and adversity are inevitable. The difference now is preparedness. Buffalo's success is built on habits that travel and systems that endure. Even when the streak ends, the standard remains. This red-hot form has put the league on notice because it signals arrival. Buffalo is no longer measuring progress internally. They are measuring themselves against the best. As the season unfolds, the NHL will continue to adjust to this reality. The Sabres are not a story of surprise. They are a story of emergence.